In this video, I will be sharing with you a guide and meditation technique that will transform the role you play in your life and in the lives of others. You will no longer be the side character, but instead learn to hold your own frame and not succumb to the energies and frames of everybody else around you. This video guide will be most useful for empaths and people who feel other people's energies, as well as people pleasers and individuals who have trouble setting boundaries. Hi, my name is Morgai. I'm a femme spiritual philosophy nerd. I enjoy all things about understanding consciousness and self-actualization. I practice a lot of healing techniques and meditation and focus a lot on improving my life as well as helping you guys improve yours. As mentioned, this video is for all us lovely people who mean well but are over getting discombobulated with everyone else's crap. The moment I came to terms with the fact that I do take on everyone's energies and played the tuning role my entire childhood instead of individuating myself was the day that I shifted into a stronger sense of self. Power I was looking for was unleashed. After I found the frame technique meditation and started to use it almost daily, things really started to change and solidify for me. By the end of this video, you will have learned the skills and knowledge to be able to ground yourself in your own frame of reality and move with grace through any situation without having to people please and fall into the ways of being of the individuals around you. This is especially useful for people that are around negative individuals who typically ruin their peace. By being in your own frame, individualization will happen, and you will no longer feel the need to chase others for love and approval. Part 1. Why being an empath sucks. There's a lot of different opinions on empaths on the internet and how it's a superpower. I'm not here to shit on these individuals. See, I am one of them. For years, I denied the fact and didn't want to look at it straight on because I didn't want to come to terms with the idea that I could feel everyone's emotions around me, and especially hone in on negative energies in spaces and take them on as my own. I didn't want this to be the truth for me, even though it was. So it became a shadow and continued to run in my life even after I moved away from my family and the home where I first learned to use these strategies to get my needs met. Empaths are people that are stuck in childhood experiences and dynamics. The ability to tune and feel everybody's energy around you, as mentioned, was a survival technique, especially if you grew up in a hectic environment or one where one of the parents was emotionally not stable. And since I wasn't aware of this for so long, I had so many years of confusion and pain and giving my power away to authority figures or really just people that held a stronger frame than I did. One day, after an odd experience I had, I was kind of over it and I was contemplating the question, why do I always feel everybody's energy around me? Why can't I stay in my own reality, and especially when I'm talking to my family or interacting with them? And this question led me to search up what is an empath, and that was the moment where it all clicked, and I realized, yes indeed, she's an empath. I ended up also finding the frame technique that day, and changing so much for me since then. It's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because it's one of the techniques that I've done and learned that I've saw pretty quick and noticeable results while doing it. I scripted this video while visiting my family for the holidays for 2 weeks. I lived on my own 2 years prior to this, but I've visited them before. But the main difference I found while on this trip compared to other ones in the past was that every time I did go back to old childhood ways of being and old dynamics, because yes, they're still in me after the years of programming, if I just notice and get back into myself, my frame, which I'm going to teach you to do, I've noticed that the old patterns transformed into new experiences. Something about noticing and putting your awareness on the old patterns as they come up allows them to be shifted. For example, let's say a drama-based story about something that one of your family members has experienced. This is their story completely. You have nothing to do with it, but they want to share with you and get you kind of like riled up and understand where they're coming from. And this is all nice and dandy and beautiful part of sharing, but since you're an empath and you internalize a lot of stuff, this might lead to you feeling all the feels, leaving stressed from the conversation, maybe feeling angry because you took it on, and end up leaving feeling kind of like what just happened? You know, like you're drained. And asking yourself, like, where the heck did I go? That's kind of how it feels when you get intertwined with other people's stuff. It's like you leave and you don't know where you go, but you're there. But you're not in your world, you're in theirs. If you have enough awareness and can notice what's happening right in that moment and shift back to your frame, It will allow you to direct the conversation in a new direction. Maybe set a boundary or allow you to react differently than you did for the past 20 years. And in the end, protect yourself from unnecessary drama and stress that is not your own. As much as we want to be empathic to a certain extent, people pleasers and empaths are way too overly allowing of others to come into their frame. It ends up hurting them in the end. I noticed from studying people pleasing in my own life and with the others around me that the number one problem is that the inner child runs the entire show. Child is so giving and free to love and to get love, especially if they never got it in childhood. Super needy individuals have an inner child that will bend backwards and upside down to get attention, love, and approval from others. Frame will teach you to individuate, but also allow you to meet the adult side, the protector of the child, who is also inside you. You will stand in your power and move with confidence and security, and people will learn to bend to your frame of reality. And you won't feel it's necessary anymore to give your power away to get approval and love. Surprisingly enough, you will get more love and approval once you do this, and most significantly, respect, which will come naturally without feeling the need to go look for it. Part 2, setting boundaries and grounding. The frame technique works because it puts you into your body and takes you out of your head. When you're centered in your own skin, you're not going to be jumping into other people's realities or whatever crazy reality you got going on up here. This is also the place where boundary setting happens quite easily and naturally. You will no longer feel guilty for being yourself when you get deeper in touch with your inner body feelings. Grounding is pretty much feeling the inner sensations of your body. It puts you in the present moment where new experiences can arise. While in conversation and grounded in your body, you will be able to speak straightforwardly and stay calm even if the other does not. A good question to ask whenever you feel guilty by putting yourself first in a conversation with others is, whose feelings are more important, mine or theirs? It's okay if you say the other, but just realize every time you put other people's feelings before yours, there's a child in you that's being taught that they don't matter. I also wanted to add that when you start to get in touch with your body, the body will show you the way. I used a lot of body grounding techniques to help me with certain physical activities. So if you realize that out of nowhere you're all of a sudden super good at, yoga or whatever activity that you do, just realize that by getting into the unknown in your body can unlock new cool techniques / just advance in anything that you're doing by stepping into the unknown, because that's where the new experience can arise. And it's also teaching your mind that it doesn't know everything. And it's allowing for new things to come through. No matter what you experience, the present moment is the number one place where you can produce a new experience, do something better than what you're used to, and a way out of the past. With all that being said, we are now ready to jump into the technique. If you like what you're hearing, please subscribe and like this video and help me get this channel moving. I would love to continue doing this work and have you part of it. Thank you so much. Part 3, the frame technique. The frame technique is to be used with a candle. You're going to place the candle in front of you or use the recording that I'm going to put on the screen, and you are going to be looking at this candle for at least 10 minutes. You will place your attention and awareness on the candle and deeply breathe while looking at the flame. While you breathe inwards, you want to feel into all the sensations of your body. Don't ask your mind how to do it, just feel into the sensations of your body. If it helps, pick a specific spot in your body that you can focus on and just feel into those sensations while you breathe in. You also feel free to say the word self while you're breathing in. So for example, breathe in self. Okay. Then while breathing out, you're going to allow your body to completely relax and merge back into the flame. Also feel free to say the words other while you breathe out. So you're breathing in self and letting out other, but while you're breathing in, you want to make sure you're feeling completely into your body and distinguishing that you are a separate self among all other. So since we're both, you want to really hone in onto the first part because that's what we're missing here. So once again, you breathe in self and recognize the separation between you and the candle, and you breathe out other and merge back into the space. Or just let the body go and let the body relax. There's no need to say the phrases, but I do find that it helps, and I like to say it because it's a good practice. Even when you're out in public, you can do it as well. After 10 minutes, you will feel a great sense of peace, but also really connected to your body and in your frame as well. After I wrap all this up, I'm going to put a 10-minute clip of the flame so you guys can do the meditation right after you watch this, or whenever you want to come back to it. There's a video for you to use. If you repeat this every single day, I'm telling you the results are really quite significant. And even after the first time I did it, I felt like, holy crap, there's no way I'm ever stopping this because it felt so amazing and I noticed the difference. If you struggle with any of these above issues that I mentioned throughout the video, make sure you stick with this. At least get 10 minutes in. If you could just do 5, then okay, do 5. But I don't even want to give you guys that. You can do 10 minutes. Let's be real. And if you're not already meditating, just make this your new meditation practice because it will go a long way. Good luck, you lovely people. I really hope this helps. Sending you love, and today marks the day of transformation and a new beginning for you. We are strong beings and super powerful and capable of staying in our power. So, cheers and blessings to you. I hope you have an amazing day. And yeah, stay tuned for the meditation right after this. But if not, see ya. Thanks for sticking around. Goodbye. Hee-ha. Christmas is over, but hee-ha, hee-ha. Bye. Okay, let's begin. Now, if you have your own candle at home, you can use it also. Please keep your focus on the fire throughout the entire practice. Take deep breaths throughout the entire practice. Remember, on the inhales, I want you to feel your body. Don't think, just feel. And on the out breaths, just relax. On every inhale, feel the separation between you and the flame. And on the out breath, relax and reconnect. So do this with me now. Inhale and feel the body and separation. Exhale and relax. Inhale and feel the energy more and more. And exhale and relax your focus. Connection and reconnection to your inner body is teaching your body to stay grounded in your own energy. You will no longer feel everyone's energy so much. You will be confident and more secure. If you practice, you will see results really fast. You should feel more grounded right after this practice. This will reduce or completely get rid of your anxiety because the more you're in your body, the less you're in your head. Remember deep breaths and feel the inner body energy growing with each inhale. Continue breathing. I will leave you to it. Do this for 10 to 20 minutes for best results every single day. Enjoy. Subscribe and like, please. Bye.